Morning everybody, still in the Lake District. Today we are doing Scafell Pike. For those of you that don't know, the tallest mountain in England, 978 metres, just over 3,000 foot, about 3.2 I think. We are doing the Three Peaks Challenge route. There's generally regarded, there are three routes up here: Seathwaite Farm, the Langdale Valley or Wasdale Head. We're doing it from Wasdale Head from a time restriction even, I beg your pardon. So let's see how we go. We're here in the National Trust car park at the National Trust campsite, Wasdale Head. The walk to Scafell Pike on the Three Peaks Challenge route literally starts out of the car park, as you can see. That's very much where we're going, right up there. Because of the cloud, you can't see the top of Scafell Pike, but because we're doing the Three Peaks Challenge route, which is the most direct route, it's pretty much up there. That looks absolutely fantastic, doesn't it, with the clouds rolling over the Scafell Massif. Great Gable, just trying to clear itself from all the cloud. Another great Lakeland classic. Ten minutes into the walk, as you can see, plenty of water for dogs. This beck running down through Lingmel into Wastwater. It's as you get higher, the water dries up, as you very much get onto the Scafell Massif. So again, just make sure you've got plenty of water for dogs. About halfway, well, just over halfway up the walk now. There is a constant source of water at the moment, as you can see. However, as you near the top, you walk further and further away from the stream. And if you go round the back onto Escors and back towards Styhead Tarn, there's no water until you do get to the tarn. So for the sake of today's purposes, we're thinking of going up and down the same way. However, you can turn it into a circular walk, as I've just said, going over the back onto Escors, onto Styhead Tarn and round the back of Great Gable. I've just said to Liz, what does this remind you of? And without any hesitation, she said the Coolins on the Isle of Skye, Corlagan. Any of you that know Skye, when you walk up from Glenbrittle Beach, you walk up to the back end of the Coolins and you are presented with Corlagan. Very, very, very similar to this. 2/3 of the way up, the water supply and source for dogs has now very much stopped. Just as a matter of interest, just to spoil the mood, right over there on the coast, just before the Irish Sea, you can see Sellafield Power Station. I'm sure you all wanted to know that, but I thought I'd point it out. You can tell we're getting towards the top now. We're in the clouds. What you will find is, with all fells, is that people leave cairns, way markers. In the event of bad weather, all you do is follow the cairns to the top, and then of course on the way down also. Another cairn on the way up. I do believe we're near the top now, just over the top there. It's funny because it's windy and it's a cold wind, but it's still warm. Ordinarily here you would be presented with the most wonderful views looking over to Great Gable and Wasswater, but unfortunately, as in with previous days, we've been completely immersed by cloud, so there's very little to show you. But please believe me when I say we're near the top of Scafell Pike. And there we have it, Scafell Pike, the summit of Scafell Pike, highest point in England, 978 metres. We've done this in the past with Diego and Fifi and with Milo a few years ago. We've always been presented with wonderful, wonderful views. That said, I'm the first to acknowledge we've been very lucky. When we did Snowdon, it was a glorious summer's evening. When we did Ben Nevis, absolutely pin sharp with the wind. And the two previous times we've done Scafell Pike, absolutely wonderful. Over there, you look down into Wasswater and the Isle of Sea beyond. Over there, looking to Great Gable. But there we go, we've done it. It's a real proud sense of achievement. The walk has been straight up and back. From a time perspective, we couldn't go round the back onto Escors and down via the front of Great Gable, having passed at Styhead Tarn. So it's straight up and back down as we thought it would be. Still one hell of a walk. Getting towards the bottom now. The mist, the cloud has cleared up, I mean, when you're in the Lake District, it does kind of make its own weather. It really, really does. And as you saw at the top, we were just completely enveloped and immersed in cloud. But coming towards the end of the walk now, there's no such thing as an easy route up Scafell Pike, but this is the most straightforward. This, as I said earlier, this is the one that everyone in the Three Peaks Challenge does, because even though it's steep and it's the steepest route, it is straight up and straight back down. Just coming towards the end of the walk. The time is now just gone 3 o'clock, so we've been at it for just over 5 hours. As I've said repeatedly, there's not really an easy route up Scafell Pike, but the route we've done today via Barra is probably the most direct, and again it's the one that people do doing the Three Peaks, because you can just get up and get down. And when celebrities do it, they generally do it within about 24 hours, don't they? So they get dropped off in helicopters, quick scramble up, quick scramble down. But you still see the cloud up there. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. That's it, we're back. So just over 3 hours that's taken us. We're parked up in the National Trust car park. That's us over there. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this video on Scafell Pike. We've certainly enjoyed the walk. Tough walk, but very, very rewarding. And please like and subscribe. That does enable me and certainly helps me produce more content. And we will see you for our next adventure. Not quite sure where that's going to be yet. Might even mosey on over to North Wales and do the Ogwen Valley. We will see. But from Liz, Richie and myself, take care and we'll see you soon.